This is everything we just learned about Marvel Rivals Season 5, mon ami. Remember it. Because we just got the official reveals of Rogue and Gambit coming to Marvel Rivals with the tease that Cyclops is on the way. They also revealed a lot of interesting couples in Marvel Rivals that, got me saying, but either way, me and you know what we gotta do. We gotta talk about it. Oh my God.
But somehow, she manages to keep me grounded. She's my whole world.
Oh, we at Krakoa.
You sure you're making the right choice, bub?
Scott.
Not a doubt, Mona B. I'm free to be myself. But somehow, she manages to keep me grounded. She's my whole world.
That's kind of real though, I'm not gonna lie.
You know how troubled his past is.
Crazy back shot.
Yet you still chose him.
Of course I did. Rim has always been there for me, no matter what.
Man, we need an animation style like
Let us hope that stays true.
series. What's with all that edging though? Why aren't they showing us their faces and stuff?
In the chaos to come.
Blue ball in the nose with blue roses. What's that? Cyclops is coming and so am I. Can you even show us Gambit and Oh my God. That is a very accurate Rogue right there. Very accurate. So Marvel Rivals decided to drop the trailer for Season 5, which revealed our first look at both Gambit and Rogue. And I just gotta say, it's perfect. Perfect down to every little detail. We learned that Season 5 is gonna be dropping on November 14th, and it's gonna be titled Love is a Battlefield. And at least in my opinion, it was a big missed opportunity not using Pat Benatar's iconic song. But we move regardless. And let's go ahead and start off with a breakdown of Gambit, who design-wise, I just gotta say, is perfect. It's like a perfect combination of Marvel Rivals style while still emulating everything that makes him special in the books. Of the two new playable characters, we only learned that Gambit is a strategist, where we learned that he can use his Chronovian enhanced cards to unlock kinetic shifting that allows him to heal his allies. But not only that, he can also cleanse negative effects or deal damage. And when he deals damage, he's able to knock back opponents while also applying an anti-heal factor. And based on all the gameplay you're seeing up here, he looks like he's gonna be a lot of fun. Mon ami, remember it. Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself here. And one of the dopest things about this Gambit is that he's voiced by AJ Lacasio, who also voiced Gambit in X-Men 97. I knew that voice sounded familiar, mon ami. Plus, he also might be the realest fiance of all time, because this is how I would be with my wife for real. He's hitting the wheelie in Transformers Revenge of the Fallen on Megan Fox. And that's when we move on to Rogue. God, like these developers really just ain't never beaten the allegations. Outside of getting a look at her assets and her fit, we didn't get to learn what kind of role she's gonna be playing. I mean, if I had to guess, it should be a fucking tank. But the best thing we learned about Rogue is that she's gonna be voiced by Lenore Zan, who also voiced Rogue in X-Men 97, X-Men the Animated Series back in the day. And as far as I'm concerned, like when I read Rogue, this is the voice that I hear. So it's just mwah, perfect, muy magnifique. But on top of that, we also got a nice little sneak peek that Scott Summers is coming to the game, where they showed him looking like Dipper Dan at Rogue and Gambit's wedding, but it looks like he's about to spring into action. And when he does eventually come into the game, I hope he looks something like this, which is just incredible artwork from Dragon Laurentio, because I'm just loving everything. Like this just feels like a good combination of Marvel Rivals and the classic fit. But this season isn't called Love is a Battlefield for no reason, because they also showed off some interesting couples that are going to be shipped for the rest of Marvel Rivals. I mean, you obviously got Cloak and Dagger, duh. Easily my favorite one is Aurora Monroe and T'Challa. This is just one of the most iconic couples in comics history, and I love that Marvel Rivals is choosing to acknowledge it. Then we start getting into some questionable ones like Loki and Mantis. Like, okay, this one, you know, alright, whatever, I guess. But ain't no way in hell I'm ever shipping Scarlet Witch and Venom. What the fuck kind of freak shit are they on?
Mommy wonder.
She gonna look at him like, what, 18 inches? I don't like it. Get it away. But we did get to look at some new skins that are coming to the game, and Venom looks interesting here, to say the least. Looks like a lollipop. We got Reed Richards and Blade and some little comfits. Reed Richards is the ultimate tech bro. He's wearing Crocs, ankles exposed, joggers, fanny pack around the fucking waist with a Fitbit on his wrist. Like, at least Blade is just in some pajamas with some bats on it. Like, that's just funny. Then we got Magic, who looks like a furry in both of her forms. And Doctor Strange, who really got that shit on. He looked like Doctor Who. But it also looks like Rogue is going to be getting a wedding gown fit. And again, these developers, like, what are we doing? Gambit's also got that shit on. And they also teased that Magneto is going to be getting a new fit. All I know is Season 5 of Marvel Rivals can't come soon enough, but I can. But let me know what you think about everything we just learned about Season 5 of Marvel Rivals. Who are you most excited for? Drop a comment down below. And as always, like and follow for more.